Howdy team, welcome to today's Altcoin Bible. As always, if you want to watch the extended version of this episode where I go into Bitcoin, the situation in India, the tariff news, Bitcoin approaching 100K, make sure to become a newsletter subscriber by clicking the link below. It goes for about 15 minutes. You'll love it. All right, guys, I'm going to give you my cherry ripe, my one to watch, and a danger zone. Now, if Bitcoin continues on where it's going, so above that 95,000, holds a position, starts to oscillate higher towards 100K, maybe even goes higher, again, that's a big if with a lot of uncertainty in the world. But if it does, a lot of these altcoin charts are going to play out to the upside, at least the good setups. I'm going to start on Stacks, which is my cherry ripe. It still hasn't confirmed for me yet versus Bitcoin, which is kind of my guide. I think the USD front runs and Bitcoin chart lag, so I like it when those two match up. But the USD chart really is undeniable to me. It looks so nice. Downtrend break, you can just see through here. If I just zoom out a little bit, downtrend break for Stacks there, rips straight up, flip this core level, this horizontal here, which I really wanted to see, and I'll just circle that for everyone there. So right there, love to see it. And it's just come up here beautifully, come back down, flipped this major resistance into support right here. So going up, come back down, resistance, flip, support. I think if it cracks that level there, even here, I think it looks good, 8.087. So you could look for orders down to the 10 EMA at 80 cents, then maybe a little bit lower, the 100-day moving average, 0.775. If you think Bitcoin is going to roll over, that can be some good bids there, because you've got some solid footing beneath you. But if it clears, for me, if it gets above that kind of 0.86, is really when things can accelerate towards the 200-day moving average up here. So profit levels, probably $1.20, $1.30, maybe higher if you're looking for a longer term investment there. But that's sort of the shorter term trade that I'm really focused on, and that could potentially net you 58-60%. So just keep it in the back of your mind. Like that danger zone really is beneath that core horizontal about 0.72. So just watching that. Also love the bounce off the 50 RSI. Okay, my one to watch today is ALTCOIN, never far from my altcoin Bibles, and it's for a reason. It is one of always the strongest majors. So this downtrend SUI has conclusively been smashed through. What we're looking for here, because this is a very clear trend change, in my view, I think we're looking to buy the dips as it rolls back. So because of the trend shift, it's like that oil tank. It takes time for it to shift, but when it does, it's up and to the right, but you're going to get those corrections in between the volatility to create these higher lows. Just profits need to be distributed. People sell on the market, buyers step in. It's what creates bull markets. Buyers step in, creates a higher low. So this could be the higher low here. It is on top of the 200-day moving average. As long as SUI's on top of the 200-day moving average and this horizontal here, I'm okay with it. I've got my circles here. I said where I was going to get interested in, but it's ripped all the way through there. So what I might do is just get rid of them because it's providing some confusion. Look, if SUI can bust up back through and break this downtrend and go to, let's say, $3.70, if it can close conclusively above that level, then I think SUI is going, I'm just going to pen out, up to the previous all-time highs at $4.80. If it loses that level there, that's my danger zone, because then it's probably coming down to $2.80, $3, that type of region. Not sure it gets any lower than that, but that's where I'd be looking for bids, or like starting here at the 200, then lay it down onto the 20 SMA, which is the green line there, the moving average, and then maybe down to the 100. Looks like it wants to reload on the RSI too. Again, might be seeing what I want to see there, but I think this is all putting together a thesis that SUI is likely going to move higher, even if it does drop a little bit lower, all dependent on Bitcoin, of course. All right, so profit taking levels above, old all-time highs and maybe higher for that danger zone. Buy levels all set there. Virtuals here. So like SUI, it's had a massive move. So downtrend, massive move. So I would assume that the pullbacks are to be bought here if your thesis is going to move higher. Why is my danger zone? Well, it's because it's just ran straight into this core resistance level above. It's lost this next level here just recently, and it's dropped down to the 10 EMA. So it's trying to close beneath. So what I think here is, look, just needs a healthier pullback. So danger zone in a respect that it doesn't look like it's stopping just for now. I think it's probably coming down a little bit lower. You can also pull out Fibonacci retracements to give yourself a little bit more information where it might fall back to. I think the $1.20 region, maybe $1.31 is where it stops. You do have some moving averages a little bit lower, but volume is very much concentrated in that $1.40 down to almost $1. So they're the type of regions I would expect. But like SUI, if you see the trend change like this, unless it just just wants to fully reverse, you kind of have to have an upwards thesis if you think the market's going to improve. So the higher low thesis comes in here, gets bought here, and then it's off, sort of high, low, and then it makes the next high. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Catch you again soon. See ya. Bye.